Hey everybody, I'm making a new video here. I got everything done on the CNC machine, controller, the TB6560 from the last video was wrong, but information was right. Show you what I got here. I got some stuff done. A little bit of movement in the camera, but I'll try to go through. I got the mirror fixed on the video, so this video should be a little bit better than the last. So let me show you what I got here. Okay. Now we got the fan working here. You can turn it off here and watch that go. That's just an extra fan for both of the dual fans inside. I got the cool little hand pendant off of eBay. It's really cool. Gives you all your accesses and stuff. I'll show you how to run that in a minute. I've got my spindle motor here and made a cool little chuck. It's got a 3/8 adjustable keyless chuck. This is the motor out of a vacuum, and this thing hauls some serious butt. I'm going to put a speed control set into this line so that I can adjust the speed on a dial that'll be on the side, and I can just dimmer switch it up, full speed, low speed. Haven't got that part done yet. Of course, all the stepper motors. I got power on in here. I'll open this up here. I'm trying to do all this with one hand, but got some extra wires in here now. Here, let me set this over here. Put the spindle motor on the ground here. Got my e-stop working. I'll kind of explain that. It was kind of a pain in the butt. Had to watch quite a few little videos in here and kind of match everything together. Anywho, so you got the e-stop here. The e-stops set up. On these e-stops, the connections from side to side. So if you get one of these e-stops, don't run it from the one side across, because they don't work that way. There's the connections through on each side. This here is a 5-volt or 12-volt in DC and 25 amp breaker, and this is AC out to the spindle motor, which runs down and out the side of the board. This is the wiring here for the little 5 connection. They got basically this outside. You got 5 pins. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is ground, and I've got mine hooked to basically, you can get the wires straight out here, the last 2. Out is ground, and then so pin 10, 11, 12, 13, and ground. So ground and 13 for these boards. I'll have it stop hitting the stupid fan. Okay, so that's that. This thing's really cool. That switch That really gives you some serious choices for spindles. So put this back on here. Anywho, figured I'd do a little better video than last time. This should mirror up better than it did before. You can actually read it. So what I did is for the spindle, or for the spindle, yeah, go over here. Let's see. Oh, first of all, I'll show you the motor outputs. I don't know if you can see that better now. That's those. 1-to-1. Signal input. That's all there. Outputs. There's all those. This is the output for the spindle motor. It's 1 and 2. And where that's set up on the board is here on that last connection there, that green and black wire. The black wire is load wire. On the board it's the in, and the green is out. And those go up and connect. The green on the power side. You get that. I'll show you where to get that on the internet. It's pretty cool. The guy's really cool. His name's Brent Hubbard Inc. CNC Inc. He's been helping me a lot. He knows his stuff, so I'll give you his website, and if you need any stuff, get it from him, and he'll answer any questions. He's helped me out a lot. So on the inputs here, you go down. There it is. E-stop. This was 0 by default with that file that came for the TB6560. I don't know why, but you set it to active low, put in pin 13, and then make sure this is 1, and then enable it. And then you basically put it one side of that e-stop to the ground and 1 to 13, and then hit OK. I'll put in some my little pendant here. It's pretty cool. I'll do this in line so you can see the motors going. So basically it has a little micro switch here. Just turn it on. It takes over the computer, and this is basically Y positive, Y negative, X negative, X positive, Z positive, Z negative. And there's a little disc, a little miniature disc that comes with it, and you load that, follow the instructions on the disc, and it literally, you just plug it in right into that slot, and you're good to go. The thing works great. Best 40 bucks I ever spent. Now I can control this thing outside instead of having to go over here to Mach 3 and hit the tab key. That gives you your pendant here, and you can do all the same stuff, you know. So if I push the same buttons over there, here's my Y positive. Oh, got to turn this pendant off first. There you go. And hit reset on your machine. Hit reset. And then you can go and do your things here. So there's Y positive, Y negative, X negative, X positive, Z positive, Z negative. If I had my other stepper motor, I could do the other ones. So that's about all I got going now. I got this motor though. It's pretty cool. I machined that head at work, made that, and then I made this today with the 4 bolts, and I got to get some set screws. That basically is just one flat Holland butt motor. I mean, when you let this thing go full speed and it'll throw sparks at you. But I mean, it should haul. I'll make some amount to hold on either side of that, and that'll be my Z. And I can hold up to 3/8 all the way down to really super small bits in there. So this thing just moves. As soon as I get that volume set control, the thing, then I can start working and putting it all on the machine body that I built. But I just wanted to do another video that was a little bit better than the last one. Like any other time, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll try to help with these TB6560s. It's working really good. And of course I got extra fans and stuff like that on there to try to help make it go a little better. So, but that little pendant's really cool. Oh, I wanted to show you the website where I got some of that help. So. I don't know. Hey, look at that. Ooh, that's crazy. Look at that. Multiple pictures. Anyhow, let me minimize this and I'll show you where you go. This is his website here. So he has got a ton of stuff. I mean, everything you could think of is in here. I mean, everything. I got limit switches from him. I got the board from him. I got the board, this relay. I can't remember if I got this from him or not. Anyhow, this is a website here. It's on eBay. So if you go right up here and want to type it in, that's basically him right there. His name Brent Carroll. He's a top seller, really knows his stuff. Put a little plug in there for you, Brent. Hope you get some sales. So, anybody needs any help with stuff, definitely give him a call or email him or whatever, because he knows what he's doing. So, alright. That's it for now until the next one. I'm going to try to build the mounts and get the motors on the machine. And build my couplers and run all my limit switches and try to get the machine actually physically moving in the next couple videos. So, enjoy. If you need any help, let me know.